Hello yet again, Monster Hunter fans! This is yours truly, SweetBattlescars, back with another video. This time, this is an unboxing and review of a Capcom Figure Builder Volume 2 figure set. Now, this is another set that has been released some time ago, but now Capcom is restocking on this set here, and so now you can buy this once again. It is available on several websites. Now I know that I have been doing some videos, making some videos on that are related to other franchises like Dragon Ball and The Last Story, but rest assured that I will continue to do Monster Hunter videos. Now this includes reviews, unboxings, and some gameplay videos that I plan in the near future. And so that is how I started my channel, and I will not cease to do that. I still have more Monster Hunter stuff to show you, and so rest assured, all of you Monster Hunter fans out there, those videos will still be coming in this channel, so stay tuned. So I'm showing you a little bit of the box here. We're going to be looking at some of the monsters in this set. We have, first off, Tigrex, the subspecies. And we have here this guy, which I believe goes by the name of Hapuru Boka. I've only fought him on Portable Third. He's also in Tri-G, but like I said, I've mentioned in previous videos, the name I'm not too sure about since it's only been in Japanese. Now here we have Zinogre, Diablos, which is one of the figures that I'm really looking forward to in this set. And we have that little bunny called Ursusis, something like that. Again, if I'm butchering these names, that is because I guess my excuse is that there hasn't been an English release of these games, so we don't actually know the names of these monsters. I guess officially, one can say. But that'll do for now. So let's take a look at these figures. We're going to look at the box first. So pretty nice box art for this volume as well. Depicting Diablos, Zinogre, and Tigrex. So the entire set in the back here. Like I said, really excited about the Diablos and the subspecies. So I'm going to be looking at each figure as I usually do. And we're gonna review it. So I know that I want to keep my videos kind of short, so I'm not gonna take too long reviewing each figure. So first off, we have Diablos, and I think we need to get some better lighting here. There we go. So this is the figure I was really looking forward to in this set. I don't have a Diablos figure, and Diablos is a really awesome monster. I think he should get a lot more figures and franchise. It seems like he's been neglected a little bit. So here is the figure as it comes right out of the packaging. He doesn't come in too many pieces, so you don't really have to assemble much. There's like the left wing that you have to put on. So nicely done mechanical joints, snap together, and voila, you have a pretty awesome Diablos figure. He comes with the standard figure builder base that I have here, and pretty straightforward. There's a hole on his chest that attaches to the peg, and a hole on his foot that attaches to the peg on the base itself. And there you have a Diablos figure on its base. So really nice figure. I'm really happy to have this one finally. When I saw this set, and when I saw that they were restocking this set, I was really excited to finally have this. Really nice figure. Like I've mentioned before, you know, anyone out there who's thinking of buying any figure builder set, rest assured these are really high quality figures. The paint job and the details are really nice, so you will not be disappointed. And this is another great addition to the series. So a little bit of a detail on his face, as you can see there. A really nice detail on the horns, the twisted horns there. I know those are a pain to try and get in the game itself. I know in Monster Hunter Tri, I suffered so much trying to get those horns for the armor pieces. So Nice detail on the paint. Textures are all really nicely done. So really awesome figure. And I'm glad that this is the first figure that I get to see in this set. So let's move on to the next figure. And that is our good old friend Tigrex making an appearance. Of course, you guys saw my Tigrex figure in the Ecology set, the Ecology series. So this should be a nice addition to my collection. And I think the subspecies is also in this set. This is the regular Tigrex. You can tell by the colors. So here we have the base itself, and the monster comes in 3 pieces. So again, mechanical joints. I love these mechanical joints. I'm really glad that they decided to fabricate these in that manner. So wow, really awesome figure here. So the colors look right. The paint job is nice. The textures are all nicely done. So another great figure builder monster here. Wow, the camera is really picking up those colors nicely. And he sets on his base like so. A lot of these 4-legged monsters just set really nicely on their base, because it comes, you know, of course it has 4 pegs, so it has more points of contact, so they really set on their base in a really nice solid manner. So here we have Tigrex in all its colorful awesomeness. Small detail on the face there, tail, wings. So nice figure also. So let's move on here. Now Tigrex is also a monster that is in Portable 3rd and Mortal Kombat and Tri-G, I believe. He is not in Monster Hunter Tri for the Nintendo Wii, so I didn't actually get to fight him until I was able to get Portable 3rd. So here we have our friend Yerkuzis, the bunny rabbit in the tundra. He's actually pretty fun to fight. He was actually one of the monsters that was featured in the Monster Hunter Tri-G demo. He was one of the monsters that you can actually fight. I think Plesioth was the other one, the fish-looking monster. So here we have the figure. He's also like Ashura, the bear monster. He's very solid. He's very similar in body shape. So he's a solid figure. And again, it's nice PVC plastic. A detail of his chest there. Little sliding path, so he can slide on the snow. His ears. We have a little bit of a, I guess, scratch there. The paint came off. But overall, nice figure. And so he kind of he sets on his base at an angle like so. So there he is, and he actually just sets on one peg. The single peg holds his whole entire body up from the base, on top of the base. So nice figure. Nice I really like the texture on his fur. Really nicely sculpted. Pretty nice figure. So let's put him aside and move on to the next figure. And oh yes, here we have Barroth. And he also was another monster that I was looking forward in this video, and because he was actually my favorite monster for a long time when I was a Monster Hunter, when I was a beginner in Monster Hunter Tri. You know, he's one of the monsters that you get to fight early on in the game, so he's one of the first monsters I encountered, and I remember I had such a blast fighting this guy. And so, you know, after I got the armor and the weapons, I just fell in love with the whole idea of hunting monsters. and getting the stuff just because I like this monster so much, and I really like the stuff, the gear that you can get from him. So he was actually my very first figure also, not this specifically, but I will show you the very first Monster Hunter figure that I ever got. And that is another series by Bandai. And that is this figure here. Before I proceed, I will show you this guy. Now this is belongs to another set of figures from Bandai. And this was my very first Monster Hunter figure. And I was actually really lucky because it was another random set. It was a box. I only got one figure. I went to a store near my neighborhood, and I went and got a box of these figures, and I was so happy because I was so lucky to get this guy. And so now I have this one, and of course the figure builder Barroth. And this is regular Barroth, even though he looks really kind of a red. He has a very bright orange paint on him in this figure. This figure here looks closer to what Barroth actually looks like in the game. But this Barroth looks really nice as well, and this is way bigger. You can see the scale here. The figure builder Barroth, I mean, it's not much of a difference, but it's still significant. It's a lot bigger, and actually, some of these scales are not that consistent because, like, for example, you know that Barroth is not as big as let's say a Diablos, or I mean, maybe not bigger, but look. Barroth towers, unless it's an overgrown Barroth, that could be it. But this Barroth towers over this Diablos, and I don't remember it being so in the game. But like I said, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe the scales are kind of there, but I remember Diablos being a little bigger than Barroth. So, but either way, maybe that's just me. I'm not really complaining. I'm really happy that this figure is this scale. It's a really nice size. It seems a little bigger than your usual figure builder figure. So really nice colors, even though they don't look like they really do in the game. I think it's a little more brown than orange. It looks really red in this figure. But nice details. Nice details on the face, as you can see there. This is just such an epic figure for a very epic monster. He's again really fun to fight, and I'm glad that I have this guy in this set. So let's move on. And he also has a subspecies in this set. And here we have our good old friend Hapu. Let's just call him Hapu for short. Hapuruboka, I believe it's his full name, but just call him Hapu. I love giving, short nicknames to these monsters. So I know this video is kind of getting a little long here, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. So here we have Hapu, and he also, like the bunny monster, only has a small peg, and he sits on his base like so, on a single peg. And so there he is. And now the colors on this guy are really nice. I really like the purple near his jaw on those little fins. Nice detail in the mouth, the teeth. They're kind of yellow. He needs to do some brushing. And nice colors on the tail. And I really like the colors and the texture on his back. So he's like a sand monster. He dives through the sand and swims through the sand. So really nice figure, and he's actually a pretty good size figure. Also, he's solid. Feels really heavy in my hand. So really nice figure. Next figure here is, let's move on, and here we have Zinogre. Again, if you saw my video for volume 1 of the figure builder set, there is a Zinogre figure in there as well. And but this one is a special edition, I guess. He actually is powered up Zinogre. You know, when Zinogre kind of powers up and then turns Super Zinogre, you could say. He goes and his hair on the back kind of goes up like a Super Saiyan would. For those of you who know Dragon Ball, so he gets spiky hair, and he has all this electricity emanating from his body, so he gets an extra boost of power. And like I said, nice mechanical joints here to put it all together. Fits nicely. And the mechanical joint on the tail. Oops. I'll drop this tail here. You won't be too happy about that. So nice here. And then I don't actually know how this thing goes on his back. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of wing it. But I mean, I guess there's really no right way of putting the electricity on his back. Maybe there is, and I'm just completely oblivious. But it doesn't seem to have like any sort of attachment or anything of the sort. So we're just gonna kind of put it on his back like that. I mean, that's kind of what he looks like in the game anyway. So there we go. Powered up Zinogre, and again, he sits on his base pretty nicely, as he has several pegs here. And it's a nice figure with really nice details. And it's just a comparison to the Volume 1 Zinogre. He is the Volume 2 Zinogre is a little bigger than the Volume 1. But, you know, not very much. Not that you can tell. It's just the arm length is a little longer on this figure than it is on this one. So there is a slight size difference, but not very much. And of course he seems bigger because he's powered up, of course. And just a quick little comparison to the creator's model Zinogre. Of course, the creator's model towers over this one, but you know, just wanted to show you some context here. So really quick, because I know this video is getting too long. But so this is a pretty cool figure. Really nice to have an extra Zinogre. Pretty awesome monster. So pretty awesome figure overall. And as always, paint job is nice. Textures are nice. So this is gonna look great in my collection, my figure builder collection. So let's move these aside here. And we're almost there. We have 3 monsters left. And here we have actually another Barroth. Now, this is the exact same sculpt as is per usual. Usually they keep the same exact figure with the different coloration. So, and this is the Ice Barroth, for those of you who have encountered this monster in Portable Third. Oh, and I have a Portable Third HD actually, since I keep mentioning Portable Third. I don't have the PSP version, I have the PlayStation 3 version. So here we have Ice Barroth, and like I said, it's exactly the same. He's just a regular Barroth, but of course he lives in the tundra, and he has ice instead of mud on his back. And this one actually looks really true to the game. The colors I think are closer to the actual creature in the game. This one, like I said, is a little too red for me, I think. But this one looks really close to the game. And I really like the paint, especially that they used here. It's kind of that metallic blue paint. It's kind of like the paint you see on Brachydios, on the figure builder Brachydios figure. It's very similar. So pretty good figure. So like I said, Barroth is one of my favorite monsters, and he was my favorite monster in the beginning when I was starting to play Monster Hunter. So I'm happy to now have 3 Barroth figures, and one of them is this awesome subspecies. So let's move on here. We are almost done. Oh, and here we have the Tigrex subspecies. And as I mentioned before, this is the same subspecies that I showed you in when I made my ecology unboxing, the Tigrex in the ecology series, the one that came with the book. So of course this is a much smaller figure, and the details are a little less dialed in, but nevertheless a really nice figure, and it looks like it's pretty much the same pose. Let me put him on his base here so you can see. Yeah, he is, you know, this is the iconic Tigrex pose. This is the cover of you know, the game anyway, so it shows Tigrex and freedom like this. And I think it's Tigrex, it might be Nargacuga, but this is the iconic Tigrex pose. And of course it's the same pose that the other figure was in, and let me show you that figure for some comparison. Here is the Ecology Series Tigrex, and you can see the colors are a little more dialed in. The paint has a lot more details than this one. This one looks a little more plain, but nevertheless, nice figure. And you can see there's a very big difference in scales. So this one was a lot smaller than this Tigrex, but you can see for the most part it's a very similar pose. There's a few very minor differences, but pretty much the same pose. So that's the Tigrex. Sorry about that, move the camera a little bit. That's the Tigrex subspecies. And again, same pose as the regular Tigrex, just some different paint on him. So pretty nice figure. Let's move on to the last figure in this set. And I know these videos get kind of long, but I really want to show you guys these figures, as like I said, I just can't get enough of them. They are really awesome figures. So we have the Black Diablos here, and he is a really awesome monster. Again, he said I first encountered him in Portable Third. He's a Portable Third monster. I'm not sure if he makes an appearance in Tri-G. So, but you know, pretty cool monster overall. He is one badass looking monster. He's I think he's a really awesome monster to have a figure of. And so the colors are true to the game, of course. You have that black color on him, that grayish black. Some pretty good details on him. Like I mentioned before, same sculpt as regular Diablos, but an entirely different paint job. So they have a nice semi-gloss paint on him. So as you can see from the camera picking up the sheen, it's kind of shiny. So it's a nice nice semi-glossy paint on him. So nice figure overall. He's a pretty fun monster to fight in the actual game, and so I'm happy to have this figure as well. And so that about does it. That about wraps it up. And I think definitely the highlights in this set are the powered up Super Zinogre. Definitely the two Diablos figures are definitely another highlight. I mean, they're all really nice figures, but these are probably my favorite figures in this set. I think I will have to say that the Barroth and the Diablos are probably my favorite figures in this set. Just because, but I'm biased with Barroth. I just love the monster, so I'm definitely biased. But the Zinogre and the Diablos are definitely really cool figures. So that about wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave any comments in the comment section. And look forward to more Monster Hunter videos, unboxings, reviews, gameplay videos coming very soon. I know I've been saying that for some time now, but they are coming. I'm preparing something special for you guys. And so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.